Hi, fellow bad habit quitters. Welcome to day 10. I'm Jenny Clift of A Better Life Tapping. Yesterday we tapped on self-sabotage. Today I want to tap on sabotage that we see coming from other people. Especially when we're trying to quit a habit which other people are indulging in. Very often it can feel like they're trying to sabotage our efforts in an attempt maybe to make themselves feel better. I don't know, you're at a party and someone says, oh, have some cake. Oh, no, thank you. I'm not, oh, but you must, it's my birthday. Just have a little bit. And either you give in and feel resentful, or you say no, and it tends to come out a bit crossly or defensively. So let's tap on being able to say no, lovingly, but firmly and with conviction. So just take a breath. And say to yourself, it's hard to say no. How true is that on a scale of 1 to 10? What kind of emotion comes up? I can feel sort of nervousness or a slight discomfort in my stomach, for example. Let's tap. Even though it's hard to say no to others, I love and honor myself completely. Even though it's hard to say no to others, I love and accept myself completely. Even though it's so hard to say no to others, especially when they think they're being nice, but I've not been taught how to say no, not in a nice way, and it's so hard to say no. And I deeply and completely love, honor, and accept myself. It's so hard to say no. I find it so hard to say no. I want to say yes. I want to be nice so that other people like me, so they think I'm a nice person, so I can fit in. If other people around me are indulging and I say no, feels like I'm being antisocial, setting myself apart, and that doesn't feel good. And really, I was never taught to say no. I wasn't taught to stand up for myself, to stand up for my principles. All this need to say yes, even when I want to say no. All this difficulty. And it makes me feel anxious, resentful, maybe angry at myself or them. It doesn't feel good. And it sabotages my best efforts. It's so hard to say no. I have so much difficulty to say no. Especially when a part of me is so tempted. A part of me wants to say yes. It feels like I've got a lot against me. And it's so hard to say no. So just take a breath. How did that feel? Do some more tapping if necessary. And now let's give ourselves permission. I'm giving myself permission to say no. And I love and accept myself completely. I'm giving myself permission to say no. And I love and honor myself completely. I am allowed to say no. And I deeply and completely love, honor, and accept myself. I'm giving myself permission to say no. I'm giving myself permission to know when it's in my best interest to say no. I am allowed to say no. If other people get upset with me, that really is their business. And I am allowed to say no. And I choose to do it in a loving way, but be very clear about it. I don't need to go back and forwards. Should I, shouldn't I? Should I, shouldn't I? I'm allowing myself to be clear. When I want to say no, I'm just going to do it. No hesitation. I am allowed to say no. It's okay to say no. I'm going to practice saying no. No thanks. I'm fine. Oh yes, it looks lovely. But no thanks, not this time. Maybe tomorrow. Thanks, but no thanks. Oh, that's so nice of you to offer. But you know what? Not this time. Thanks anyway. No, thank you. I'm giving myself permission. It's okay to say no. It's in my best interests. And it's in their best interests. They may not appreciate that. And that's okay. I'm allowing myself to be very clear. I'm setting these boundaries so that there's no doubt about it. I'm saying no. I'm giving myself permission to do so. And I'm choosing to feel strong and really good about myself so that I can say no, leave it completely clear, and feel really good. And I'm quitting this bad habit. One no at a time. So take a breath. See how that feels? Do you feel stronger that, yeah, I can say no, that's okay. And I'll see you tomorrow.